Welcome to Beyond The Sidlines, the conversation that offers one of the waviest perspectives on matters concerning FPL and football in the online universe. This is the Gameweek 19 preview. I am the people's playmaker, Mr. Chocolate Power Energy, seeking peace and prosperity. In the league, I'm Corey Hendricks 10, Pilot Flyaway.
Yo, it's your boy Josh Jerv in the league. It's your boy Josh Jerv in the league. Real boy Pilot. I ain't got the Rams like Corey, but you know what I mean. I'm down in HMP trying to get out. So let's move it on to the next game week. What are you telling them, Els?
It's L's, L ballers in the league. Those L's that I took earlier on in the season, they've turned to W's now and we're on the up. So let's hope game week 19's got another green arrow for me. Talk to them, Craig.
It's KSR, catch me if you can in the league. I am still in VIP. I've been in VIP for a long time now, and I feel like I have to take a drink of water or something. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna chill because I need to sober up. I need to sober up. It's been too long now.
You make me sick.
Yeah, all good. All good to go. Let's get ready. Don't forget people to like, share, subscribe as well. Continue this journey with us. You ready?
All right. Icebreaker. All right. For today's icebreaker, I'm going to put something forward. Els and Craig, you need therapy. And the reason why is your football emotions is incorrectly wired. You have so much smoke and passion for Arsenal, but when it's on matters on City and Liverpool, there's no chat. I don't hear nothing, especially you, Craig. But this goes out to the both of you. So let's have a chat about this, man. Let's talk.
You know what? I can have a chat about this. This is very, very calm. You see, what you see as chat for Arsenal, especially from myself, I'll talk specifically. What you see for chat for Arsenal isn't chat for Arsenal. It's for Arsenal fans. It's for you. It's for Pilot. Arsenal fans is who I have an issue with. That's who I have an issue with. And I'll tell you why I have an issue with it. With you guys. Anytime anything is happening in the football world, especially with Man United, you have a lot to say. A lot to say. But as soon as something happens to Arsenal, you lot are silent. And then bam, something happens to City, you're talking again. Then bam, something happens. You don't have this consistent chat for football as a general. You just have specific chat for negativity.
No.
This is a lot of rubbish.
Do you know what? No. Listen. Remember, I started this off with, I'm going to talk about myself specifically. I don't talk for Man United fans. I talk for Daniel Els, the Man United fan.
Shall I tell you why that's the dumbest thing I've heard? Because with your rivalries,
talk as an Arsenal fan. Let me hear about it.
It's all about the fans, bro. It's not the Arsenal fans in the Merseyside derby or the Manchester derby singing smoke and smoking up your players. It's the City fans and the Liverpool fans.
When Roy Keane and Vieira was going out, you thought they cared about you. Get out of it.
Why are you talking about Keane and Vieira, bro?
Man said it's about the fans. Tell
me about Casemiro and Rodri.
Man said the rivalry is about the fans. No, bro. The rivalry is about the teams.
It's about all of it, bro.
This is where we see things differently. You talk as a fan. I'm talking about the teams.
Are you not a fan, bro?
And I'm watching football.
Are you not a fan?
I'm watching football.
Are you not a fan?
I'm watching football.
Wait,
No,
if the fans didn't feel that way, the team wouldn't respond. So the fans set the tone in it. Because if the fans, I imagine that your manager tells you, right, the fans need you to win this game. You're gonna go out and win it for the fans, bro. It's for the fans, not for it's for the fans, bro.
See, no, I don't agree. If I was a footballer, I'm going to do things for the teams. The fans is secondary to that. I didn't become a football for the fans. I became a footballer.
Yeah, but when you're part of the club,
I want to do it for my team. But this is what I'm saying. This is the difference between us. As you lot as Arsenal fans, you run it as fanboys. Me as a Man United supporter, I run it as a team.
Every professional footballer who gives a damn about the badge and the fans is either vomiting hearing this right now or turning in their grave, bro. This is why I say you need therapy, bro. You need therapy.
I think
I'm glad this is out in the public domain.
I'll go, and it's probably turning in the graves because these days footballers aren't as, even if they do all of this and kiss this, it's not the same as it used to be when it comes to the whole doing it for the club and stuff. It's not like that no more. The passion ain't there. It's not the same. They don't care about the local rivalry or the local derby. They don't care. A lot of the players, as we discussed on our last point, well, we discussed managers, but also players. They ain't even from the country that they are having a derby for anyway. So no, they don't care. They don't. They move to friggin'. They'll go from Arsenal to Chelsea to City to well, not Man United, not these days, but they'll go Liverpool. They get everywhere. What, you telling me they all love every single club? No, they do not. They don't care no more like that. It's rubbish. Havertz kissing the badge. Havertz kissing the badge like he won at Chelsea a couple of years ago. What kind of foolishness.
Yeah, but doesn't mean when he
get
out
of it. Get out of it. He don't care. He'll move. It's the same with like any of those guys. The only players I would like believe, someone like Saka, because he's a good youth, innit? Like he's been at Arsenal from young. That kind of person, yeah. But a player like Havertz, for example, would come in from Chelsea, kissing badge and saying, "Yeah, I love Arsenal."
But why can't he? Why can't he love Arsenal?
No, he's like, bro, he was kissing Chelsea's badge. What? He's kissing Chelsea's. It's like one of those Spurs. Sol Campbell played for both, bro.
Big man.
Craig, you're arguing a fanboy mentality. As a fan, they just switch whoever they go with.
So you didn't tell your ex that you loved her, and now you love your new girl. Come on, bro. You could, like, times change, innit?
If times change, rivalries change too, innit?
They do.
Right, so just to confirm, so Els and Craig, just to confirm. So Arsenal fans, as Man United fans, yeah, just gonna say this, these two are Man United fans. I just want to confirm. So Arsenal fans trigger you two more than Liverpool and City fans, who are your big rivals. Just
can I put a disclaimer on that? Can I put not every Arsenal fan? There are a group.
Yeah, I'm talking about you lot.
There are subgroups.
Okay,
in our group.
But I don't hear chat. I don't hear chat for City or Liverpool in the group from you two at all.
Because they don't chat. They don't chat nonsense like Arsenal fans.
Hold on, Corey. Let's be honest, yeah?
Any rivals,
any City fans, yeah, that we meet, that we would ever meet, that are our ages or around our age in this day and age, that ain't like living in Manchester, right? Which let's just say we met them in London or wherever the hell we're supposed to be from, and we met them, right? They ain't proper fans anyway. They ain't proper City fans. We'd have to go deep into Manchester to find City fans, real City fans that ain't started supporting them from like 5-6 years ago when they started winning and everything. So City fans, stop talking about City fans. They're not around, bruv. We're not going to see City fans.
But they're your rivals,
do you know any City fans? I don't. Like, that ain't.
But they're your rivals. Etihad is full, bro.
Do you know any City fans that ain't 5 or 10 years old? Because I don't. Up to those ages, I don't know any. Because I don't know. If we talk about Liverpool, Liverpool's different, right? Liverpool, obviously, we got beef with Liverpool, but the problem is there are some Arsenal fans that are even more onto Man United than Liverpool fans are. That's what I mean. I think Liverpool fans respect Man United more than Arsenal. Arsenal have no respect. Some Arsenal.
But you would never find an Arsenal fan smoking up United more than Tottenham. And if they 100%. Do, they need to get dealt with.
Yeah, you will. Well, if what? They'll get dealt with.
You lot got to remember as well. Are you talking specifically to our WhatsApp group where you're claiming that you don't see the smoke? Or are you talking about...
I'm talking to you two. You two.
Yeah, so if you're talking to us, so to us two, you're talking about the WhatsApp group. In the WhatsApp group, there's no City fans, so you'll never see smoke for City fans. Who are we talking to?
Zero.
But City's a club.
But there's nobody.
But who are we talking to? Who are we talking to?
Bro. There's no Tottenham fans in the group, but the Arsenal fans smoke up Tottenham all the time.
That's the point, because you lot talk.
There are rivals.
No. Listen, this is why I ain't talking about Man United fans. This is why I get onto you lot, because you talk for no reason. Here's a perfect example that happened in the group the other day. You lot, as soon as your 90 minutes was over and you didn't pick up no points against Everton, what was the first thing that was said in the group? You lot started talking about the United game coming up. What?
Yeah.
He commented first. Look at him. Doing a little fishing thing, bro. Oh, you're rattled. I got you rattled in the group. Man talking to himself, you know.
Like I said from the beginning, I talk for myself, and I don't talk for all United fans.
All right, listen, community. Community, give us your feedback on this, please.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, please.
Game week 19 preview. So we're gonna quickly look at the game week coming up. talk about our changes and who we are captaining going forward for this week. We'll go around, then we'll go through the fixtures, and then we'll do differential captain at the end. So yeah, let's keep this swift, let's keep it on point, and let's keep it moving. Obviously, let's go Corey up first as always. This is your team from last week.
So changes. I brought in Bowen. I brought him in for the Southampton game. He done his job. It's time to cut now. It was a one-night stand pause onto the next one. And as much as my strikers haven't been delivering, I want to bring in, and I'm looking at a Crystal Palace player, Sarr, against Southampton.
Ooh.
I got my eyes on Sarr. And it's painful because my defense and attack needs change, but not every time change it up in fantasy, not every week -4. So Sarr for Bowen is what I'm thinking about.
And captain?
Captain, I'm, as it stands, going for Mighty Mo.
Okay. Els, what are you telling us?
Every week I have the same decision. Am I going to stand with Mikalenko or am I going to let him go? So I haven't quite decided. One thing I definitely am going to do is I'm going to keep Jota in the team. I'm going to keep him in until he gets 90 minutes and then I see what he delivers. If I do decide to get rid of Mikalenko, to be fair, actually, no, I'll keep Mikalenko. Vandenberg's going to go, and I'm most likely going to be looking at bringing in Colwill to go against Ipswich. Captain-wise, obviously, it's sitting on Salah, but it might switch to Palmer. It's going to be Salah or Palmer. Other than that, everything will stay the same.
Okay. Right, that leaves me. I'm actually going to bring in a Nottingham Forest defender for Harwood because he's just been letting me down. So yeah, you got children. But anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be the change I'll probably go with because I didn't know that they're actually the highest scoring defenders. They're centre backs in the Prem, in the fantasy. Yeah,
Aina's up there, isn't it?
Yeah, Aina's the highest. Aina's the highest. So Aina might come in, leaving me. I'm not going to do a -4. Chelsea's got Ipswich and City's got Leicester, so we'll keep it as that. Isaac against Man United. He's scoring. Sorry, Man United. And I think I'm going to go captain. Something different. I'm going to go Nicholas Jackson, maybe. Maybe Nicholas Jackson. Maybe, yeah.
This guy's a flirter, just you know. He's such a flirter.
Hey, listen, Pilot, I know we shouldn't be talking at this stage, but I can't help. I got a question for you. Out of curiosity, why are you looking to switch up Harwood and not Fayers?
I forgot about Adam, you know. But thanks for the scout. Yeah.
Come on, bro. My boy's in HMP, man. I got to try and get him out.
But yeah, one of them's going in it. But yeah. Probably Fairs, you're right, actually.
I've got a few issues to sort out, namely, obviously, Fabianski. I have to change that, innit? So I've got to get a keeper in. And then, there's that Haaland dilemma. So I'm probably going to stick with Haaland. We're going to see, innit? But I think I'm going to make 1 or 2 changes for this week. Team is okay, I guess. And captain choice. I mean, it's between obviously Palmer and Salah, but yeah, I can't look past Salah at the moment. So it's probably going to stay on him for this game week.
Craig, you got money in the bank?
What's he
with Haaland in your team?
Not really, nah. It's an expensive cost. All of that Nobu and friggin' Hakkasan, and it's expensive. It's expensive.
Man was cool.
Hey guys, say it with me. Buy Haaland.
Wait, it's getting expensive still. So yeah, I have to wait and see. There are 2 changes I'm thinking of, but yeah, we have to see. But definitely Captain Salah.
Regarding Haaland, he's still the highest point scoring forward, and he hasn't scored in like 7 games.
That's why his price is still at 14.8 million, because
14.8, but that was 15.4 game week 7.
No, a few weeks ago, yeah, but it's gone down, but it doesn't go down every single week, innit? They know, then fantasy know that these fixtures coming up, there is a chance that because I mean he would have, if not for Pickford trying to put him off, or did put him off with that with him sticking his tongue out.
The confidence wasn't there. Confidence went there.
Nah, you can his run up. You can see that he needed. That's what I mean. That is the difference between one. If he scores that, he'll start. He's probably going to go on a run, but he needs a goal bad.
So not only is Haaland not giving points, but he's also depreciating in value as well.
Minus, yeah.
But that's like holding on to, the fresh plate, and then holding on to it for too long. Get rid of him. Nah, but it's your team, innit? But yeah, who would you say you're gonna captain? Salah,
yeah,
Salah.
most likely, yeah. Most likely.
Palmer's
playing Ipswich. Palmer's playing Ipswich, but yeah, it's probably gonna be Salah.
Yeah. Right, we're gonna go through the league, not the league table. Alright, the criteria. So who's getting points, clean sheets, both teams to score or clean sheets, and the result of the match. So we're gonna start with you, Corey. Man City away to Leicester.
No clean sheets. I'm going for Bernardo Silva points, and I'm gonna say that City are gonna finally get a W.
1-0 then.
1-0, 2-1, innit? No clean sheet. 2-1.
Okay. So who's scoring for Leicester? There's no Vardy.
Leicester, hard to call. I'm gonna go Mavididi.
Okay.
I feel like I said his name wrong.
No, you didn't. You actually said it right. I was like, is he gonna say this right? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Let's go. Els Palace at home to Southampton.
I'm going to say clean sheet for Palace. I think it's going to be 1-0 or 2-0. I think Sar's definitely going to get points. Who else might? Is Eze available?
He's been playing.
Yeah. But Southampton, yeah. I'm going to go with Eze and Sar to deliver some points and clean sheet.
All right, Craig, Everton at home to Nottingham Forest.
Els isn't gonna like me for this, but I think this is gonna be. I think it will be a draw. I think a goalless draw. I'm gonna go 0-0. Mikalenko clean sheet. I think Forest get a draw. And yeah, they continue that form of not conceding so much. But yeah, that's what I think. 0-0.
I back you, Craig.
I would love a clean sheet in that game for Nottingham Forest, considering my transfers that I'm gonna do. So I'm going to take Fulham to Bournemouth. I think it's going to be a draw, either a 1-1 or a 2-2. Iwobi and Raul Jimenez on the score sheet. And for Bournemouth, I think Clivert and Van Listen, or how to say his surname? Their striker. Is he playing? The Brazilian guy.
Evan Nilsson.
Evan Nilsson, yeah. I think he'll get a goal contribution. But yeah, I think it's going to be a free-flowing game, to be fair. At Fulham right now, they're playing really, really well. But I think Bournemouth, it'll be a draw, yeah. So Spurs at home to Wolves. Spurs at home to Wolves. What are you saying, Corey?
Definitely not a clean sheet in this game. Cunha, I can see Cunha getting points, goal contribution. I think it's at least a 2-2. From Spurs, Solanke, I could see getting some points as well.
Question: if Spurs lose this game, do you think Ange's up for sacking soon?
Yeah. I think if they lose this, I think he's gone for New Year's still.
I feel like he's losing the fan base. I feel like everyone is getting upset about. Obviously, it is free flowing football, and for the neutral, for us, that ain't.
It's amazing to watch. I love watching
end to end.
I love watching how they play.
Score. We're gonna. It's like basketball.
I get. Yeah, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to change the whole Pep mold and everybody playing that way and slow build up and all that rubbish. He wants it. It's fun to watch, and I hope that football returns back to that. But I just don't think they're ready for it yet. Where it's like everybody's doing it, and I think to do it now when no one's really doing it, it's not really gonna pay off as much because everyone's still doing.
I hope he stays. I hope he stays because I'm loving the demise of my rival. Yeah, because Spurs are my rival team, boys. So I'm enjoying their demise.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I can't lie. But,
yeah, cool.
West Ham at home to Liverpool. Els, you telling?
I'm gonna go with a clean sheet for Liverpool, and I think I'm gonna go with 3-0. Salah's going to be involved. Do you know who's going to be involved, guys? Jota. I want Jota to start. If he does start, he'll definitely be involved. Yeah. If Jota starts, he'll get points. If not, I can see Salah easily giving at least 2 goal contributions on this. Diaz as well. I don't think Nunes will. And obviously, if you've got any Liverpool defenders, I think you can bank on that to get a clean sheet.
I don't think Diaz will be playing though. He might be going back home to check on his dad now.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it's a week later. You know, the football timing worlds is a little bit different. He's probably already on a private jet, already landed over there. So
Yeah, true.
It depends how long he's there for.
True.
Actually, do you know what? Let me just say one other player as well. Gakpo.
Do you know what? Yeah, this guy. Hearts breaks. Bad. I had Gakpo in my team for like 5 weeks. 5 weeks. When you know what it was like you and Mikalenko. When he was on the bench, he was getting points. When he was on my team, he was blanking. And the last couple of games, he scored good goals. Like they're not.
It's just that you can't afford to have him in there as a strike. He's a striker in it. If he's a midfielder, it's much more easier. He's down as a striker in the game.
You can't have him over Havertz.
What?
What did you just say?
Yeah, I heard it too.
Do you know what
I heard that.
Interesting.
Is that okay with you, Corey?
You what?
Is that okay with you? Just asking.
Keep it moving, boys. Keep it moving.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
Aston Villa at home to Brighton. Great.
Yeah. Well, Duran's out. Watkins comes back in, scores. Villa win 2-0. I don't think Brighton will score because they have only scored 1 goal in the last 3 games. They are struggling right now. 0-0 today. They're struggling to find form, find that goal that they need. So I think Villa win this game. Watkins scores because he's back and he's happy. You don't have to worry about Duran being in his position, taking his shirt. The other goal, I think, will come from... Who do I think? Maybe Rodgers or maybe Tielemans. He likes a odd goal now and again.
I'm getting Ipswich, Chelsea. Listen, I'm glad. To be fair, Ipswich set up well against Arsenal, but I think Chelsea display a little bit more free-flowing football than Arsenal at the moment. So I think they're going to break down Ipswich a lot better than Arsenal did this previous game week. So I'm going to go with 4-0 Chelsea, with Palmer with 2 assists, Jackson with a hat-trick, and Enzo getting a goal.
I said Jackson with a hat-trick,
Listen, I'm going to clip this year and see if it happens, innit? When he's my captain and I'm out of HMP, what you man telling me, innit? What you man telling me? Right now, I'm there taking risks, so it is what it is. Man United, Newcastle, Corey.
Yeah, I did the maths, I was counting. I was like, let me get Man United, please. So I'm going for a Newcastle clean sheet. That Newcastle midfield is they're just generals in there. Joe Linton, Guimaraes, Tonali, even the players they bring in, they're just a hard-working team. I'm going for Murphy to get points, and obviously clean sheet, the defense is going to get points as well. I just want to say to everyone that United are currently 20 points off their main rivals, Liverpool, in the league, and they're actually 8 points above the relegation zone. And I would like to see if United fans put more energy into United and, club values, as opposed to wassing about Arsenal, whether that energy will transmit onto the pitch and help Man United turn that around. That's my bit done.
You know what's ideal? You know what's ideal? The fact that the next game is Arsenal and Els has it. Great. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear this.
God. Els, God, take the mic.
So next is Brentford versus Arsenal. The result doesn't matter because Arsenal's going to be talking about the United game. Let's move on. But to the Brentford fans out there, let me talk to you lot, because you lot probably want to care about what this game is. Do you know what? Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be a clean sheet for Arsenal. So if you've doubled up or tripled up, I think that might be in danger. I think Arsenal will come away with the win. I don't think it's going to be very straightforward. And I don't know why. I have this really weird feeling that this could potentially be like a 4-goal game. Whether it might be a even if it's like a 3-1 Arsenal, but at the same time, you can't disrespect Brentford's home form. I know it kind of slipped up in their last game, but obviously Arsenal's come back in form. So I don't know. I think it could even be a draw at 2-2. Points.
I think you're right, but I also think that game, that always on the New Year's Day, that game is always a bit slow because players stay up late with their families and stuff. If they're not traveling, and that's a London derby, so I can't imagine many of them players won't be at home to see in the new year with their family, their kids, whoever. So their preparation for that game, even though it's an evening one, ain't gonna be a normal one. It's always like that, I think. So it might not be a very fast-paced game overall. I think it'd be a few people not having hangovers on that, but maybe a bit more jaded,
taking it a little bit easy. Points wise, I think have a look at Wissa. I think he's got a goal coming from him pretty soon. Arsenal wise, it's difficult. When they ain't got they ain't got a star boy, but again, he hasn't been delivering. So I think, do you know what? I'm gonna say, Corey, keep Jesus in. He's gonna walk.
I'm gonna walk.
I like that.
All right, because we've done a question about Man United as Man United fans. Honestly, yeah, this isn't me trying to get at you. Are you happy with your new manager?
Yep.
I'm happy with the new manager. I'm not happy with the results that we're getting.
I'm not.
Unfortunately, I think we're back in that situation again where we need time, and it's a very annoying place to be because I feel like again and again we're in that same position because we're doing changes. Things like but that's I literally just said that. Like it's annoying, but the issue is, especially now with Ruben, we're getting someone in who's got a whole different style of play, and I think he's finding out that the players that we have are not fit for how he wants to play. So again, there's gonna have to be changes.
I think he's asking them to do things that they just can't do. He's getting frustrated because he's like, why can't they do what I want them to do? And they just can't. They can't play the way he wants them to play. I think he's gonna we're gonna have to have a big overhaul in general of players, main team players. I think he'll keep a few. The ones that he thinks are good enough, but I think in terms of the core of the team, I think he's just going to rip it all out and start again. I think he'll rip that whatever that is, whatever core it is.
Hold on. But before you ask another question, Pilot, let me just say this as well. I don't think any manager is coming into the United team and doing well straight away. I don't think there's no manager because I don't think the manager's the problem.
All right, cool. All right, cool. On that note, yeah. Or I'm gonna throw this out there. Or do you think he's coming and realize he might be a bit out of his depth? Like he might have got a rude awakening to say, "Raw, the Premiership actually harder than what I thought." Like this is a mad thing. It's not top 4, and it's a big gap.
I think he came in. I think he came in knowing that it's going to be a challenge, and he's not stupid. He seems quite like. I mean, he seems in terms of man. He doesn't seem overly confident or overly gassed on what he's doing. I think he's quite aware that it's going to be a challenge. He keeps saying like, the storm. He said the storm will come. He said, yeah, we won now, but the storm's coming. He knows he's not stupid. He knows that. He knows that he ain't got. He sees it every day in training. He sees like some of these players just can't do what he wants. So I feel like
you know what it is. He needs to adapt because if you look at Ange is trying to do Ange ball no matter who starts, and yet Ange ain't got the players for Ange ball. And Amrin needs to be careful. If he tries to do Amrin ball with the same players, with the feedback you lot are giving, and he doesn't adapt or tweak it in some way, then he might just be
the difference is Big Ange chose those players. He had those players. Those are his players, right? So if they're not doing what Big Ange wants them to do, that's on him. That's his own fault because he brought those players in to do what he wants them to do, right? Amron hasn't them on right now. Then we can start saying, okay, well, you got your players now. You put them out there to do what you want, and they're still not doing it. We have a problem now, and it's an issue. Big Ange, he got those players. Those are his guys. These guys are
not all of them.
No, but you know what it is? It's a little bit of a catch-22 as well, because in one sense, if you've come in with a style of play and it's not working, you're not getting results, then you need to adapt. But at the same time, if you're coming into a team and you want to instill something, you need the time and you need to be able to have the players that you want to bring that style of play in.
It's a fine balance.
On that one, yeah, because
Mm.
barring that Man City result, yeah, they've only won one game in the Premiership under him.
Mhm.
Like, and that Man City game was a fluke. Like, I don't like. I'm gonna say it's a fluke. You lot didn't deserve to win it. And you won it, cool, yeah. But I honestly think, yeah, like El said, innit, like if what's not work, if what you've got right now is not fixing, trying to put squares through circles and all that. If it's not working, you need to adapt. Bro, you can't be where you lot are as Man United. You can't.
Yeah, no, absolutely agree.
Yeah, obviously, but
Absolutely
but I
agree.
mean,
But
but
there's only.
the
I
issue,
feel like there's only so much you can do if like like I said, I think a lot of issues is coming from the player side of things, and there's only so much can do if that's all you have to play with.
I think if Ten
Pilot, do
Hag
you
was
know
here,
what
you
they
wouldn't
need to
be
do,
15th.
Pilot? They need to take your advice, Pilot, and he needs to get the coaching staff together and they need to speculate to accumulate.
Nah, 100%. Wait, do you know what? Funny enough, I actually got a question as well, because you see, like how we was talking to Craig regarding you've got Haaland, you've had Haaland for so long and he's not doing anything. Just as a question to you guys, as Arsenal fans, if Arteta goes another season without winning the Premier League, do you still want him to stay, or you just going to keep him on like the bad X, or like how? Yeah, talk to me.
If he wins
Do you want to go first, Pilot?
nothing this season,
Well, I wouldn't say nothing, because obviously you say you're competing and the Premier League is what you're aiming for, right? So I'm just going to specifically talk about the Premier League.
I think if he goes trophyless, then. But I think it's the manner. If he gets knocked out of cups quite early, but if he's like down to the wire in the Premier League and he's in the final and he's in the last 4 Champions League, like.
But
for me,
trophyless at the end of it.
But still trophyless, I think he deserves another year. I think if it's progression from last year, he deserves another year. Like, we've done 20-something years of something, and if 1 year is getting better than the previous, why are we going to just change it straight away?
Obviously, you've come second a few times, so the only way better is to win it. So if you're not winning
it, but we come
But
second.
you got to be careful not to regress.
Stupid Man City team.
Yeah, but also we got to be careful not to regress, because we was in Europa League for time. Yeah, I'm not trying to go back there as well. Do you know what it is, Els? With me, my limit will be, so I've seen the transfer market strategy. So goalkeeper sorted, defense sorted. He's pretty much got the midfield he wants. You remember Arteta cleared out a lot of players from his predecessors.
Yeah.
What I've not seen him do is phase 3, which is the attack. So let's say Arteta gets the attack he wants now, yeah, and he doesn't win the league. I've got nothing more to back him up with now. This is your team. You've got the money from the Cronkies, and you know the other thing that Arsenal need to be careful of is this has happened to United. It's happened to Chelsea in some respect. Arsenal and Man United failed with manager transition. Liverpool got it spot on with Klopp to Slot. Yeah. So we need to be very careful of, if we can't do what Liverpool's done, we need to really think about it before we make any rash decisions. Because I'm not trying to regress, like I said, to where we were before.
So just specifically with the Premier League, at the end of 2025, if you do have a striker, let's say he gets a striker either in January or summer coming up, next season, is that his last season if he doesn't win the Prem?
Striker and left wing. Too much is going through Saka. I want Saka. I want the same contribution across the front three. And then I'm going to be like, Arteta, you got no excuses now.
Yeah. All right. We digressed a little bit, but we didn't do differential captains. We'll quickly go around, quickly say who your differential captain. I want to start first. I want to say my differential captain is going to be Nicholas Jackson against Ipswich.
Wait. What?
What? That's a differential.
No,
it
isn't.
The other day. We defined it the other day because when they said Isaac and all that, and I was like, no, you can't do that. This or no, because if you're gonna pick that team, you won't pick him. You pick someone else. I think I had this question. We had this, bro.
I agree. It's a differential. It is a differential. Not everyone's going to be picking Jackson. Everyone's going for. All of us said Salah. The other captain spoken about was Palmer. None of us said Jackson. So I do think it's a differential.
Cool.
All right.
What you man? No, you man. Every week you do this against me, you know.
I said it's cool. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Trent.
I see what you're doing there. Okay. Go on, Craig,
I'm
you're gambling.
I'm gonna go. Wait, I'm gonna go Haaland.
Bro. Bro, man. Craig is hanging on, you know.
I'm gonna go Haaland. I'm gonna go Haaland as my
differentials
differential.
is
Yeah.
funny this week.
Hey, Craig, do you have attachment issues or something, bro?
Nah, I'm gonna go Haaland as my differential. Why not? He's a differential now, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mel's
fair
got him.
enough. It's got that bad. Okay. Yeah. I thought about Saar. Do you know who's an honest shout? And I'm not bullshitting here, yeah. Reverse that word. I'm not like waffling here. Mikalenko or Pickford or someone is not a bad shout. Okay, Craig, you said
don't know
0-0.
else. You're gonna know him.
Craig,
No,
I said you
Do
said
you know what?
0-0. I back you.
Yeah, I said
Do
no.
you know
Yeah,
what?
I
I
think
swear to you, I was thinking about saying Mikalenko, but I said nah. I refuse to even say his name.
Hey, do you know what? I was gonna go Saar, but for Bants, I'm going Mikalenko. So when you man see clean sheets, guys, you know
funny.
I'm gonna be in pain.
This is funny. Do you know what though?
This is
I
funny.
mean, it's Chris Wood. Chris Wood hasn't. He's been a bit quiet last couple of games, so it might be something there.
He's flopped the last few games.
What, the Woods flopped? What? I'll hear it.
You're moving mad.
And on that note,
Craig, tell them what's
yeah, people, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You know where to find us. The handles are coming soon as well for anyone who's wondering. But yeah, we'll see you soon. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your, I guess, weekend. Peace out.
Peace.